Hey guys, how's it going? Android with C Brothers Gaming here. I'm bringing you another edition of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So I did a little stuff off camera. I hope you guys don't mind. Hope you guys don't get mad at me. Just a little busy this weekend, so I just had to get a couple things in here and there. But didn't really do anything crazy. I did unlock Poe Dameron. He is a resistant character, but I don't think we'll be using him in the near future. So let's go ahead and look into shipments here. Let's buy our things here with these credits, these great deals that they offer a few times a day. So these Mark IV droid collars, you're going to get a ton of those. So, but we'll buy them anyway. Let's take a look. We can almost get Chopper to 5 stars. So let's see if we can do that today. We're focusing on our Phoenix squad. And I leveled him up to 47 off camera, and then I also got to level 48 off camera as well. So Kanan Jarrus, he has a piece of gear he can equip. We'll go ahead and we'll equip that on him, get him ever so closer to gear level 5. And we are looking for Ezra now. So Ezra, we're going to go ahead and do your Cantina battles. We got 18 that we can do. And we get 12 pieces. Okay, great. And then we got enough for Chopper. So it looks like Chopper's going to 5 stars today. So that's going to be excellent. All right, let's upgrade Chopper. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready for this. All right, Chopper going to 5 stars. So now we have 2 characters at 5 stars. And now we're getting pretty quick. So the thing that I'm thinking is now, once I get my Phoenix to 7 stars, I got to start thinking what I'm going to be doing when I'm not looking for character shards, right? So Cantina, you know, we're focused on Hera and we're focused on Ezra. It's gonna be a little while too. I mean, we're not getting them right away, but we're getting closer, and we need to start thinking about possibly a second team, and that's where the Geos will come in. So we got Geo Soldier and then Geo Spy will be part of those Cantina battles as well. So when Hera and Ezra are both 7 stars, then we'll focus on our Geos there. Now, Zeb and Kanan, Zeb will be replaced by Poggle the Lesser, and Kanan will be replaced by Nute Gunray. So can we get started? I think we can get a currency for them as well. See if we can get everybody to 5 stars here. Kanan not going to be 5 stars today. Zeb not going to be 5 stars today. But we do have currency to get them up. So it looks like Ezra is the one that's starting to fall behind now. So that's very interesting. Let's do a refresh on the Cantina energy. I've got plenty of crystals. I'm gonna try to hover around 2,000 crystals. I think that's a pretty good amount, just in case I want to do a few refreshes. I recommend to do at least 1 refresh a day, whether it's regular energy or Cantina energy, especially late game. Because look, I just got another 14 shards for 100 crystals. Like, that's a phenomenal deal. That's less than 10 crystals per shard. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a great deal. So the one thing I like about Phoenix is that you can just focus your energy on gear. So we've got Zeb, Chopper, and Hera at gear level 5, so we can focus on Ezra and start working on getting him to the... Oh man, we need 2 of those. Okay. We can focus on Ezra, getting him to gear level 5 as well. Let's jump over to the challenges, see what we have over today. Training droids STR. I'm not ready to do that STR one yet. I'll have to jump in tomorrow, and we'll take a look at the challenges. We need those droid collars things, the ones where Ezra needed a ton of them. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to get to gear 5 and gear 6 and then gear 7. And the gear is going to start to be a little bit of a grind. So we're going to have to really work towards that. But let's see if we can get maybe Kanan. Maybe we can get him. Yeah, see, he needs these eyeballs. Yeah, these are the things that are kind of holding us back, but we get them from challenges, so I don't really want to waste my energy on them. These I can get. Looks like we need some of these too, so I'll sim like 7. Yeah, that'll give me 4. That's great, because you'll need those throughout the game. Alright, so I got 4 of those. I can make 1 of these. And do I have a data? Yes, I can get this. Okay. Oh, this was a light side battle. Let me do this, because I did the other one dark side. Alright, so 5 sims, 5 gear collected. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to craft that. And so that is done. And then we need these. So we're gonna need a ton of those. So when that challenge comes, and let me look in real quick and see when that challenge comes. So Sunday, Tuesday, Friday. So tomorrow, I'll be able to work on those and get those for you guys tomorrow. And I'll try to make sure we do all 5 challenges. In the meantime, I'm gonna send a request to my guild. They've got a ton of hey, Close Sergeant, how's it going? I don't have any of those, man. Sorry, I can't help you there. They have a ton of these pieces because just from doing challenges for so long, you get hundreds of them. But you know, early game like we are, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get them. All right, so we've got the Mark V power cell, so we'll craft that, and then we need 3 more of these. So let's see, I don't have access to these yet, so that'll be something that we'll need to do. 3F dark side, 3I dark side. Okay, so we'll need to get into chapter 3 dark side. So that'll be something that we can do. You know, maybe once Ezra is gear level, once he's 5 stars, maybe we'll focus on Geo Soldier, get him to 3 stars to make those a little bit easier for us. All right, so Hera has the Bactra Gel prototype. Let's go ahead and let's craft this. Get this on her. This gives her a ton of stuff. Gives her 200 health and then a bunch of extra bonuses on her stats. So one video I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to explain what all of this means, all of these stats, because you guys are probably like, wow, that's a lot of detail. But there's really only a few things that you really want to look for, especially early on game. The base attributes aren't really anything. I mean, tactics growth, agility growth, and strength growth. These are how many points per level. So if I were to divide 370 by 5.4, I should get 47, because that's what her level is. But it's also dependent on their base attributes when they start. So it just depends, right? So her agility is lower than her strength, but her strength is also based off of what gear pieces I've put in, right? So this one gives her plus 8 strength and then 15 tactics. So if I go back over here, that gear piece added 15 tactics here and it added strength. So now when I go up in level, I'm going to get an additional 4.1 in the strength, 4.1 in the agility, 5.4 in the tactics, right? So the higher these numbers are here, the higher when I level her up, the higher numbers they will be as well. So we want to build these numbers here, strength, AGI, and tactic, through gear, and then this growth is just how much is added on when you level them up. Hopefully I explained that well. Mastery is when you get relic. So for her relics, it'll increase accuracy, critical avoidance, and damage. So we're not going to take her to relic by any means. Maybe if we're like super late game in a couple years, but that's something that you want to look at when you're going to relic somebody. You want to figure out, okay, is this relic going to be helpful if I put the relic pieces on them? So like my Kylo Ren Unmasked, he's relic 5, and I'll show you guys real quick. I'll bring him up. And then I was thinking we could get into the events a little bit today. I think that'd be fun. Alright, so if I go into my allies page here, I only have 21 allies. Guys, I would love to get some more allies here. Snow the kitty. Oh my gosh. Alright, so if I go into my main account here, and I click on my inventory, and I click on my Kylo Ren Unmasked, right? So if I go here, he has a 25 mastery, which means he's a relic 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, right? So for him, it increases armor, health, steel, and protection. All 3 of those things are viable for what I'm using him for. So I'm using him to be a tank. I'm using him to regenerate health, to steal health. I'm using him, like, he almost has 100,000 protection. It's very difficult for him to be beaten. I put him on defense in Grand Arena. They can't beat him. I'm going to win my round 3-0 because they just can't clear him. So just focus on, you know, when you're looking at mastery and you're looking at who you want to relic, make sure it's appropriate for what you're trying to accomplish. So for Kylo Ren, like, I put all defense mods on him, right? I want him to have high defense, high protection. I'll get into mods once we get to level 50, and we'll do a video about mods, but I just want to show you a little bit about the stats, right? So if I go down here, you know, you see his health, his protection, and then his speed. And all the stuff in the parentheses, those are the things that are added from mods you put on. So it's very important that you want to make sure you put the right mods on people. I know I'm getting into it a little bit here, I'm sorry. but I feel like this might help some people understand what mods do, right? So if I go to my Emperor Palpatine, if I click on him, I modded him for potency. And the reason why is because he has a chance to shock, he has a chance to stun, right? And potency is what's going to make him hit those stuns and shocks a lot better, right? So if I go down to his potency, he's at 107% potency. So tenacity repels, potency hits. So by putting 70% potency mods on Palpatine, I'm going to give my Emperor side a little bit more of a chance to get those stuns in and get those shocks in and really start getting the advantage of turn meter and all this other stuff that they get. So, and as you can see, his health, I don't have him set for a lot of health mods. Protection, yeah, he has some protection, but that was just based off of the other stats that he got. I always look for speed secondary, and I always look for the other secondary to fit with the character that I'm looking for. So we'll get into mods more, but I thought maybe we could jump into events today, since we're getting close to level 50 and we're getting close to level 60 for ships. So let's go ahead and jump in. This one, Fleet Commander Training, Admiral Ackbar. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock Resistant Pilot and the X-Wing. So let's jump into this real quick here. We'll go ahead and battle. Looks like we don't... do I want Kanan? Or do I want Ezra? Which one do you guys think? Oh man, I wish I was on like a stream right now. Let's put Ezra in for the offense. We want to try to clean this up as quick as possible. Chopper can tank if we need him to. Zeb is pretty good on defense. But let's jump into this here and see what we get. So, all right, so we got to beat this team. Should be pretty easy. Let's pick off his friends first. I'm a level 47. We're going against level 25. Should not be a problem. I think we'll be able to knock these guys out. All right, so this guy taunted. I don't like that, so I'm gonna take that off. Now I'm going to hit him again because I took his defense down off him, which is going to make him more susceptible to my attacks. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's give this over to Ezra. Beautiful, and then we'll tank with Chopper. Well, I guess we get another attack with Chopper. Alright, what does this do? I forget. Protection up, okay. Chopper, protection up. Hera, let's start hitting this guy here. Ezra, take those buffs off him. Beautiful, he just straight killed him. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so we finished that event super easy. 25 shards for Resistance Pilot. He has a ship. He is a Resistance character. We did get a bunch of training droids too and 5,000 credits, so not bad. But the thing is we're not going to be using Resistance Pilot, so it makes it a little bit difficult. So, alright, let's unlock his X-Wing. That'll be our first ship that we're going to get. We're definitely going to be focusing on Geo ships. That Geo trio is phenomenal, and they're pretty relevant mid-game as well. Obviously, once you get Houndstooth and some other ships, Geo trio kind of comes back a little bit, but at the same time they're still relevant. So very good 3 ships there. All right, let's pass it over to Ezra. Ooh, nice attack. Let's get rid of Farm Boy Luke. Not really feeling you today, Farm Boy Luke. Take that. And we'll hit Ackbar. He's exposed. Let's get that defense off him. Great. So he's a little bit stronger this time. Not much. Phoenix team, definitely no match. And I think we'll do one more. Alright, so we earned our ship blueprints. So ship blueprints are just like character shards. So you have to collect them to unlock the ships. Now the characters, you need the characters to fly the ships, so you have to have both. You have to have the ship blueprints and you have to have the characters. So ships can be a little bit tricky, but do not neglect ships. Oh my gosh, there are so many players who just focus on characters and they don't focus on ships. It is crazy. You can really get pretty far ahead on ships. I know Snow the kitty, she was telling me she's like 30th in her shard and she gets 50 crystals every day. Just because she has the Geo trio and she has a couple other separatist ships. So don't neglect ships, whatever you guys do. Let's finish up this last one here. I think we'll be able to clear it pretty quick. And then I think that'll wrap it for today. I know I kind of talked, not a lot of battle, more talking, but we're getting close to level 50, which means we need to start thinking about mods. And don't neglect mods either. Mods are so important to this game. They will let a 5-star character beat a 6-star character very easily. So don't neglect the mods. Speed, super, super important. You can go ahead and you can have a character. If you go first, generally you're gonna win more often than not. And speed is king in this game. So we're really gonna be focusing on speed secondary mods. And those arrows that you get in that top right, so the people who are familiar with mods, and maybe you are, maybe you're not, the mods in the top right corner, ooh, look at that, we just unlocked a bunch of stuff. Alright, so we unlocked Admiral Ackbar, capital ship. The mods in the top right corner, those are arrows. Those, you don't want to put anything other than speed primary. Oh my gosh, if you put something else, your characters are going to have like 30 less speed. The other team is going to go, they're going to hit their debuffs on you. They're going to run a turn meter train, and it is going to be nuts. So you definitely have to put speed there so that you can keep up, basically. Alright, let's head home. We're going to have to activate some people. I heard you're pretty good. You think you're a big boss around here, don't you? But of course, we all know that I am. Well, here's the thing. You are not. I've never played fleet battles on this account, at least. So lend me some ships. So this is a great intro to ships. We are going to be doing our best with ships. The one thing I like about ships is that you get sim tickets daily from just being in a ship shard. So that's awesome. And then it only makes it so that you do 2 squad arena battles instead of 3, which makes that a lot easier because in the wait time you can do the ship battle. So, alright, so here's some tips. Destroy ships to win. Well, thank you. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? So each fleet has an unstoppable capital ship, which influences the course of battle. So our capital ship is Admiral Ackbar here. So this here looks like this is going to do some basic damage, and it's going to call an ally to assist. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this one first. And it looks like it hit the TIE Fighter, and then it called either, I think, Wedge Antilles or Big Starglider, called him to assist. So Big Starglider, Wedge Antilles, pretty good combo. Capital Ship ability to aid an ally ship. Okay, so this one takes the debuffs off him and gives him advantage, I think. So let me see, what does this do? Yeah, it takes the debuffs off him, gives him protection up and advantage. So then we'll go ahead, we'll do the basic attack here. Flicks target lock on 2 turns on critical hit. So target lock means that, what does target lock mean? I don't know. Kevin, help me out. I'm not familiar with all the ship lingo. I just know some of the basics. Alright, so we're going against Grand Moff Tarkin. That's his ability. That can put some debuffs on us, so we want to be careful of that. Alright, capital ships have powerful abilities. Use Defiant Volley to finish them. So Defiant Volley is going to hit all of the ships, and then it calls 2 random enemies to the targeted ship. So if I click on it, it's going to hit both ships, and then both of our ships are going to attack the one that's highlighted. So let's click this. So yeah, it just killed them both because it's a tutorial. But that's definitely Admiral Ackbar, probably one of the better ships, I would say. Grand Moff Tarkin might be the best starter ship. Mace Windu's not really great. There are some teams that can play with him and do pretty well with him, with tanks and whatnot, because he has a taunt ability. But yeah, we're gonna probably use Grand Moff Tarkin because Darkseid and Geo is a pretty solid combo. And then we'll have Admiral Ackbar as well, who's pretty good with Rebels. So. Alright, we got Resistance Pilot. We're going to confirm that. I'll equip these gear pieces on him just because I don't like the green plus signs. And then we're going to click here to activate his ship. So Resistance X-Wing is going to be our first ship. So this is what the ship screen looks like. You can upgrade their crew abilities, their other abilities down here. And then this is over here. This is when they come into battle. So this is a reinforcement one. And you get different advantages when they come into reinforce, but those take a whole different materials and stuff, so we'll talk about those once we get more into ships. Alright, so our first ship, Resistance X-Wing. Cool. Alright, fantastic, that's great. Power 709, alright. we're doing good. Alright, so Jedi Consular Starfighter, we also got this one as well. And then we got 25 shards too for Jedi Council. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we'll activate this one as well. We might end up using Jedi Consular probably in the beginning just because he has a higher star count. And his ship, it is farmable. I think with Hyena Bomber you can farm it. So his power is 2185 because his character is a lot stronger, right? So his crew character is 1456. That's added to the ship. That's how you get your total power. All right, great. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clear these objectives out, and then I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it. I will play a little bit off camera, too, just to get some stuff done today. But I've got the Galactic War, a couple squad. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, this was kind of not exciting. We didn't really get into too many battles, but we advanced the game a little bit more than you probably think. So thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Like, comment, subscribe down below. We'll catch you guys next time.